Hey, good morning. Bob Trade Genius here, the 2nd of July. Market's just going to kind of be flattish, I think, this week, other than oil is doing what I thought it was going to do. It's falling off nicely, and I think it's going to go all the way back down, but that's neither here nor there. There's nothing really any catalysts to trade. Gold and the miners are just drifting back and forth, and I think maybe the fireworks will start next week, with Fed meeting coming up, and probably a lot of disappointment that the Fed will not lower interest rates in the July meeting. And so I thought I'd talk about something else, something really, really cool. I've been in the solar space for now 13 years. And one of the things that we never really did because we didn't like the fact that you had to, number one, be a plumber as well as electrician is solar hot water. And also these solar concentrating panels were expensive, hard to maintain, and they're dangerous. And if you ever drove from LA to Vegas, and when you got over to right at the Nevada-California border, there's these massive solar concentrating plants at the big towers. Well, they are a bird fry factory, and bugs and everything, and so they're very dangerous, kind of like windmills are. But MIT came up with something really, really cool, and if they could scale this, it's a game changer, because they're able to get water up to 220 degrees centigrade, and which means that's hot enough to do these binary boiling plants, and also for the home. You could get to 80 degrees centigrade on a home power concentrator. This is 3 times as efficient, so they, they can be smaller. And you literally, every home, in fact, probably every condo now could have their own solar hot water. I think it's a game changer for Hawaii, where there's a lot of condos for very expensive electricity to air condition these properties. And so there's a lot of ways in which they could take this and run with it. And so I encourage you to look at it. I'll put the link in the on the video. But basically, what they did was they took silicon. There's no CO2 trap in the heat, by the way. They took silicon and silica actually, and they were able to do a process which made it transparent into the 90s. And versus right now 70%, and that means more sunlight could pass through to strike a dark background in aggregate to hold the heat, and that made all the difference in the world. And so now you basically build this thing. It's a black bottom, the aerogel, and then a frame to hold it, and then whatever else you want to do with that, you'll have to run tubes through that if you want to run water tubes underneath it or within the black itself. Pools, that's one of the biggest things I always talk to my partner in solar, is that heating the pools, people don't want to put those stupid things on their roof because they look ugly, especially where I live. All our clients are all over $1 million homes. They do not want to put black tubes running all over their roof. So if you can get something smaller, frame it, make it more architecturally pleasant, then natural gas heating, natural gas pool heating goes out the door. And it's just amazing. I mean, if people really want to now glom onto something and everybody could be green now without being a wacko eco climate change warrior, here it is. This is the best of all worlds. So take a look at it. I think you'll like it and be excited as I am. They just got to get this damn thing out of the lab and turn it into something, and I think it'll be pretty incredible. Have a good one. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.